It's hard to believe, but in a month, I'll have been making videos here on YouTube for the last 10 years. These videos that initially started out as me just sharing these little moments, like us moving into our first house together, or us bringing our chocolate lab puppy Roxy home, has transformed into me sharing the roller coaster ride that is life. And on this ride, we've had a lot of people that have invited us into their subscription boxes, but more importantly, have invited us into their hearts. And I've really taken a lot of pride in being this person that is able to offer encouragement and inspiration and positivity to people out there that need it, especially in times when the world feels so negative. And I wish today was one of those videos, one of those happy ones that I could be really proud of sharing and would leave you feeling good afterwards. But today's not one of those videos. In fact, today on this roller coaster ride, we're definitely at a low point right now. Because over the weekend, I got a phone call from the nursing home that my mom had passed away. Now, if you guys that don't know, or if maybe you just followed us recently, my mom has had a number of health issues for several years now. And this was something that I want to say I was prepared for. I knew this was coming, and I'd mentally prepared for it years ago. And it doesn't stop you from thinking all the time, like, what is our last conversation going to be? When is the last FaceTime call that we're going to do? When is that going to happen? But over time, you kind of just push that to the back of your mind, and you just kind of exist as though everything's okay. That is until Sunday morning, Mother's Day of all days. I get a phone call, and I look at my phone, and it's the nursing home, and I knew instantly that what had happened. So I answered it, and they told me, and I accepted it. And I haven't really gotten emotional about it yet, and I guess I'll say I might as well. I won't be getting emotional here. I'm not going to let that happen if I can help it. But it really kind of made me start thinking about things, like how limited time is. You guys that have been around for a while know that I lost my father 6 years ago. He passed away due to cancer. And at the time, the thing that ran through my mind, especially with a cancer diagnosis, is that you really got to take advantage of the time that you have and the days that you have, because there are no guarantees. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. And at the time, I also felt thankful, which I feel now as well. I feel thankful to be alive, but at the time that my dad passed away, I was thankful that he lived long enough to meet Clark, man. Clark was only 2 months old when he passed away, but it lasted just long enough for that to happen, and that made me so happy. In fact, if you want something uplifting, I'll link the video up top that I cherish so dearly of the time that we took Clark over for the first time to meet my dad, who had cancer at the time, and my mom, who was still living at home at the time, but was still having issues. It was the best of times, and it was the worst of times, right? And over these years, and this isn't a Missing Pieces episode by any means, but I'm going to put in the Missing Pieces feed because I feel like this definitely fits, and I want to explain to you guys that I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break for a little bit. While it has made me thankful to be alive, I've also started thinking about life in general and how I'm spending my time and what my priorities are and what my goals are, and are the things that I'm doing now in alignment with that, not only just in Lego, but with everything. And I feel like this would be a really good time to just kind of ease up a little bit and sit back and just be like, where are we going right now? What is the plan? And I think I needed something like this in order to do that, because I've just been on this obsession that we've talked about where I love this. I love this so much, but what is the cost of all of this? What am I missing out on because of this? What other things should I or could I be doing instead of this? And I'm not quitting YouTube by any means, but I'm just going to take a little bit of time just to reflect a little bit. Maybe I'll take this time to get things cleaned up, which that would be the best use of my time. Maybe we'll just go over some walks. Maybe I'll take Roxy out and just kind of think for a bit. But anytime something like this happens, it is a good time for reflection. And I want to make this video for two reasons. One, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I don't want you to be like, hey, what happened to Greg? What happened to the podcast? Where is this guy? I don't like that. I'm not going to do that to you. There will be some Greg's World content that's coming out sporadically here and there, videos that we've recorded already that'll be out. So there'll be something to hold you over if that's something you want. But for right now, I don't have it in my heart to make Lego content. So I'm taking a break from doing the whole video thing for just a little. I'm going to come back recharged, refreshed, with all my priorities together. And of course, I'll keep you updated on that and everything. But part two of this is a little bit of advice that I have for you guys. Being that there are no guarantees and you don't know what the future holds. You may not have what I had, which was time to prepare for something like this, something like a devastating life event. If you have family out there, especially coming right off of Mother's Day, whether it's a mother, father, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, whoever you have, take a little bit of time today after you're done watching this video and just tell them that you appreciate them. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that what the impact they had on your life was. Because you don't know if you're ever going to have the opportunity to do that again. And don't take anything for granted. If you have a goal, if you feel like there's something that you want, being that you don't know what you have left or what tomorrow holds, go out and try to get it today. At least make an attempt at that. And just do your best that you can in almost every way that you can. But yeah, I guess that's it. I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging on like a where's brickitect type thing, but just kind of going through this, and I will get through this. You guys don't have to feel sorry for me. Everything is fine. I'm just gonna try to figure things out and come back even stronger. So on that, I want to thank you for watching this episode. I guess it'll be in the Missing Pieces feed, and I just wish you guys the best in everything you do. Thank you for supporting me all these years and being a part of this life roller coaster that we're on. Because I do fully believe that we're going to go back up to the top and we're going to have one heck of a ride together. So on that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.